Scotland, with its wild beauty and rich history, has long held a special place in the hearts of the British royal family. In a world that constantly changes, the Scottish Highlands, the rolling glens, and the rugged coastlines seem to stand still, holding memories and traditions that are deeply interwoven with the royal lineage. But this relationship isn't merely about duty or tradition. It's about love, deep affection, and a personal connection that has lasted for generations. In a recent ceremony marking the 25th anniversary of the Scottish Parliament, King Charles III paid a heartfelt tribute to Scotland, describing it as a uniquely special place for him and his family. This moment, while focused on the political milestone, evolved into something much more personal as the king, speaking from the heart, shared the deep bond his family has with this part of the world. As we explore this connection, you'll learn not only why Scotland is so significant to the royal family, but also how King Charles himself continues to draw strength and peace from the country that has played such an important role in his life. Make sure you stay with us until the end to hear about a touching, unscripted moment that happened after the king's speech, something that left a lasting impression on everyone who witnessed it. As the king stood at Holyrood, marking 25 years of the Scottish Parliament, his speech carried more than just words of celebration. It was a reflection on the deep personal ties the royal family has always maintained with Scotland. Speaking from a personal perspective, Scotland has always had a uniquely special place in the hearts of my family and myself, King Charles said, his voice filled with warmth. His connection to Scotland runs through the generations. His beloved grandmother, the Queen Mother, was born Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon into a proud Scottish aristocratic family. She was raised at Glamis Castle in Angus, a place that still holds a special place in royal history. Her love for Scotland was evident in every visit, every holiday spent in the Scottish Highlands, where the royal family would retreat to find peace away from the demands of public life. Charles's late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, also treasured Scotland. Balmoral Castle, nestled in the Aberdeenshire countryside, was her favorite residence. It was not just a royal property, but a sanctuary where she found comfort and solace, away from the public eye. It's where she rode horses, walked the hills, and spent time with her family. It was in Balmoral's serene landscape that she chose to spend her final days, a poignant and deeply personal decision that underlined just how much Scotland meant to her. For King Charles, Scotland isn't just about heritage or duty. It's about family, roots, and memories woven into every corner of the Scottish countryside. His voice reflected that when he spoke of Scotland's natural beauty, its strength of character, and the diversity of its people. In his speech, King Charles spoke with reverence about Scotland's landscape and its people. His words painted a vivid picture of a land that is not just beautiful but complex, a Caledonian kaleidoscope of culture, history, and tradition. Who could fail to be moved by this? He asked, evoking images of Scotland's vast wilderness, its bustling cities, and the quiet, enduring spirit of its people. From the cities of Edinburgh and Glasgow, with their dynamic cultural scenes, to the remote and peaceful islands in the Outer Hebrides, Scotland is a place where contrasts coexist. It's a country where history is alive in every castle, every stone circle, and every loch. And it's a place where the royal family has always found a connection not just to their heritage, but to the land and its people. The king's admiration for Scotland's passions and frequently deeply held beliefs was evident. He acknowledged the strength of character that defines the Scottish people, a trait that has stood the test of time through political change, cultural evolution, and the shifting tides of history. Scotland's people, like its landscape, are rugged, enduring, and deeply proud, a fact that King Charles celebrated in his address. But perhaps the most touching part of the day didn't come from the prepared speech or the grandeur of the event. It came from an unscripted moment of genuine human connection. After delivering his speech, King Charles was approached by Yvonne Macmillan, a 59-year-old woman from East Renfrewshire. She had attended the ceremony with her husband, Russell, who is registered blind, and had been chosen as a local hero for his charitable work in the community. Yvonne, filled with emotion, asked the king if she could give him a hug. It was an unexpected request, especially in the formal setting of a royal event, but one that came from a place of deep empathy. I asked him if he was feeling better and if I could give him a hug. I actually said to him, "Can I hug you?" she recalled. The king, who had been quietly battling health challenges, graciously accepted her gesture. As she embraced him, Yvonne whispered, "God bless you," in his ear. It was a moment that transcended protocol and formality, one of pure compassion and care. Yvonne later shared why she felt compelled to act. "I hugged him because of him being unwell," she explained. Her hug, she said, was like God giving him a hug, a spontaneous and heartfelt gesture that seemed to capture the spirit of Scotland's people, strong, kind, and unafraid to show emotion. Earlier this year, the world learned that King Charles had been diagnosed with cancer in February. Despite his illness, he has continued to fulfill his royal duties with grace and determination. His return to public life, marked by this emotional speech in Scotland, is a testament to his resilience. As Yvonne embraced the king, it was clear that her gesture represented the feelings of many: concern, empathy, and admiration for his strength in the face of personal challenges. The public, too, has shown great support for the king, offering their well wishes and prayers as he navigates both his royal responsibilities and his health. King Charles' dedication to his role, even in the midst of personal struggles, mirrors the endurance of the Scottish people he so admires. Just as Scotland's landscapes endure through the harshest of winters, so too does the king continue to serve, drawing strength from his beloved homeland. As King Charles stood before the gathered crowd, celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Scottish Parliament, it was clear that this moment was about more than just politics. It was about the deep and lasting connection between the royal family and the land of Scotland, a connection built on love, memory, and tradition. Through his heartfelt tribute, the king reminded everyone that Scotland is not just a place on a map, but a place in the heart. It is a land that has given him peace, solace, and strength throughout his life. And it is a land that continues to inspire him, even in the face of personal challenges. The unscripted embrace from Yvonne Macmillan only deepened this sense of connection, showing that at the heart of the monarchy lies a profound bond with the people it serves. In moments like these, we are reminded that the royal family is not just a symbol of tradition, but of humanity, compassion, and resilience. Thank you for watching this tribute to Scotland and King Charles's enduring connection to the country. If this story touched you, please leave your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful videos.